Naipunya School of Management, Chertala, affiliated to the University of Kerala, has sprawling, spacious and green campus which provides ideal environment for the physical and intellectual development of the students. Our courses: Hotel Management and Catering Science, BA English and Communicative English, BSc Computer Science, BCA, BBA, BCom Commerce with Computer Application, BCom Finance, BCom Commerce and Tax Procedure and Practice, BCom Commerce, Tourism and Travel Management, MCom Finance, MA English. Naipunya School of Management near Manorama Junction, Chertala.
Thank you, Father, for your kind words.
Naipunya School of Management, Chertala, affiliated to the University of Kerala, has sprawling, spacious and green campus which provides ideal environment for the physical and intellectual development of the students. Our courses: Hotel Management and Catering Science, BA English and Communicative English, BSc Computer Science, BCA, BBA, BCom Commerce with Computer Application, BCom Finance, BCom Commerce and Tax Procedure and Practice, BCom Commerce, Tourism and Travel Management, MCom Finance, MA English. Naipunya School of Management near Manorama Junction, Chertala. Naipunya School of Management, Chertala, affiliated to the University of Kerala, has sprawling, spacious and green campus which provides ideal environment for the physical and intellectual development of the students. Our courses: Hotel Management and Catering Science, BA English and Communicative English, BSc Computer Science, BCA, BBA, BCom Commerce with computer application. BCom Finance, BCom Commerce and Tax Procedure and Practice, BCom Commerce, Tourism and Travel Management, MCom Finance, MA English. Naipunya School of Management near Manorama Junction, Chertala.
A warm and pleasant good morning to all. Myself, Sneha Rose Santosh.
Myself, Akhil Baiju.
On behalf of Department of Computer Science and Applications, presenting this week's morning assembly.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Dean, HODs, teachers, and my dear friends. In every walk with nature, one receives for more than what he seeks. With this, I invite you all to this morning assembly.
A new day means a fresh start and a new opportunity. So, let's greet this day with open arms. Now, I invite the department choir for the morning prayer to help us to communicate with God.
ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനായി സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ. ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനായി സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ. കഥന നിവാരണ കനിവിന്നുറവേ കാട്ടിൻ നടുവിൽ വഴി തെളിക്കൂ. ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനായി സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ. പരീക്ഷണത്തിൽ വാൾമുനയേന്തി പടനിലത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ വീഴുമ്പോൾ ഹൃദയക്ഷതയായി രക്തം ചിന്തി മിഴിനീർ പുഴയിൽ താഴുമ്പോൾ താങ്ങായി തണലായി ദിവ്യൗഷധിയായി താതാനാഥാ കരം പിടിക്കൂ. ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനായി സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ.
No program can be started without remembering the Almighty. So I call upon Aradi PB to enlighten us with the holy words.
Reading from the Holy Gita. Avyaktam vyaktamabannam manyande mama buddhaya param bhavamajanando mama vyavananuttamam. അർത്ഥം, എൻ്റെ നാശമില്ലാത്തതും സർവോത്തമമായ പരമാത്മഭാവത്തെ അറിയാത്ത ബുദ്ധിഹീനന്മാർ അവ്യക്തനായ എന്നെ വ്യക്തിത്വം പ്രാപിച്ചവനായി കരുതുന്നു.
Thank you, Aradi. Thoughts are powerful, thoughts are energy, and you can use it to mold your world or to shatter it. Now, I would like to call upon Ashwin S. Pai for today's thought.
Good morning all. Today's thought is, tomorrow is too late. Yesterday is over and now is exactly the right moment. So start. APJ Abdul Kalam. I repeat, tomorrow is too late. Yesterday is over and now is exactly the right moment. So start. APJ Abdul Kalam.
Thank you, Ashwin. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. Here comes Balaji Menon for the morning talk on motivation.
One small positive thought in the morning can change our entire day. Let me take the privilege of being the agent of the change today. Good morning everyone, myself Balaji Menon is here before you to talk about the morning talk motivation. Every morning is a fresh start of your valuable short life. That's about hope and not about the failures you had. Never give up on your dream. Every day is a path to your achievements and to your dreams. If anyone say that you can't do that, just ignore them and move on because you need positive thoughts and positive feel for your bright future and for your achievements. Take every moment in your life as an experience and enjoy it. Find happiness in what you have and think about the future. Happiness is not about the luxuries you have. It's about satisfaction. It's about fun that you have in your life. Always think that you can't change your past. So find your faults and try not to make it on your future. Be a hearer and be curious about the things that you hear. And that make you a good storyteller. Learn things like human being and not like machines because they never last for long and experiences does. Be thankful and proud for the struggle you had in your life. They shaped you in the person you are today. Be a good human being and be curious about the present. When life seems unbearable, hold on because you have not yet seen the next page of your book of life. It's full of unknown mysteries and unsuccessful achievements. Hope now you all have understood the value of being motivated. Now let's watch a video that makes you more motivated to start your day.
Take control of the morning so you take control of your day. Own the morning so you can own your day. Start your day right so the rest of your day falls into place. Schedule that time. It's more important than anything. Sleep 30 minutes less if you need to. Give this to yourself.
Are you happy with your life? Are you where you want to be? If you answered yes, turn the audio off. Now, if you answered no and you want to grow, keep listening.
Start every day with at least 5 minutes of powerful energy. 5 minutes of positive energy first thing in the morning can change your entire day. And if you can change your entire day with consistent, positive thoughts, you can change your entire life.
Can you do more? Can you be more? If you know you can be more, you need to commit to being more, and you need to start now. You need to commit now to start every day with the mindset of someone who loves life. The mindset of someone who is going to win the day no matter what happens. You won't lose. You will win, or you will learn. You will win the day because you will set your day up to win.
Your first job as soon as you rise is to give thanks. Give thanks you are alive. Give thanks for everything you do have. Give thanks for everything you usually take for granted. Set your intentions for the day. Set your goals for the day.
Give thanks in advance for the things you want. Put that intention out into the world. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the amazing opportunities coming my way. Thank you for the character I show today. Thank you for every smile today. Thank you for every laugh, every moment of fun.
Wake up with intention by setting those intentions the night before. Wake up with only positive intentions. The morning is not the time for phones, not the time for work or problem solving. The morning is the time to get in sync with what you want. Create an unbreakable morning routine, a consistent routine that will soon bring consistent results.
Ask yourself, how do I want this day to go? How do I want to feel today? How do I want to treat others? How you start your day is usually how you're going to live your day. If you started believing it's going to be a great day, chances are it will be. If you start your day with the intention you are going to be happy today, no matter what happens, chances are you will be happy, no matter what happens.
If you don't start your day off in the right mindset, at the first challenge or test, you will break. You will respond with negativity rather than positivity. And what are the chances of challenges showing up? Probably around 100%. So make sure you are ready for those challenges. Ready with an unbreakable spirit. Ready with a positive mindset. Ready to redirect any negativity.
Get after the life you want. It is a must. Don't let it get away from you. Run after it.
Plan your day. If you know where you're going, you will eventually get where you need to go. If you have no direction, you will end up in the wrong section. Successful people have intention and they have direction. They know where they're going. That is why they get there.
The most important thing to do first thing in the morning is get yourself in a powerful state. If you're in a great mood, you will produce great results. You will have a great day. The better your attitude, the better the results you produce. The better your attitude, the better you can handle, overcome, and thrive through challenges and difficulties that come your way. So get yourself in a great mood. Do whatever it takes to get that feeling first thing in the morning. Whatever works for you, meditation, reading, gratitude, music, exercise. These are all good options that get you in state. When your mind is positive and clear, you can handle just about anything, can't you? And when you can face challenges with a clear mind, they lose their power. They no longer halt your progress. They no longer have a strangle over your day or your life. You simply choose the best way to move forward and move on.
Most people don't start their days like this. Most people aren't happy. Don't be most people. Be the minority who start their day with positive expectations. Look at yourself in the mirror and repeat to yourself, today is going to be a great day. No matter what happens, today I will see the good. No matter what happens, I will do the right thing. No matter what happens, I will give my all today. Today I will give my best, so tomorrow will be better.
We all have the same amount of time, but some people make the most of it, and some people drudge through it. Make the most of yours. Live with a smile on your face. Believe you are deserving of a great life, and get out there and create one.
If you change your thinking, you can change your life. So how do you change your thinking? Well, how do you change your body? You change the body by changing what you feed your body. You change your body by changing how you work your body. The same is true for your thinking. Change what you feed your thoughts. Feed it with positive affirmations and beliefs. Feed it with new knowledge on self-development. If you learn how to change, you will change. Work out your mind with books, with audio. Books and audio that expand your existing mindset into something greater. Grow yourself by learning more. Grow yourself by doing the things successful people do.
No matter what this day brings, a challenge, a miracle, an unexpected blessing, whatever it is, I am grateful for it.
Affirm to yourself every day, today will be a great day. Something magical will happen today. Something truly amazing will happen today.
Don't be afraid of missing out. Be afraid of being in the exact same place as you are now. 1 year from today, 5 years from today, 10 years from today. Struggling to pay the bills, struggling for energy, struggling to find that passion in your life.
Visualize what you are going to do today to get more out of your life.
Do it every day. And every day, you will love the life you have created for yourself.
Thank you, Balaji. Have you all read today's newspaper or heard it? I'm sure you would not, but don't worry, here comes Kirti K to update us with the latest news.
A very fresh good morning to everyone. I am Kirti, here to acknowledge with today's news in details. News headlines. Joe Biden wants Census Bureau to ensure everyone is counted accurately. Mamata Banerjee to speak at coveted Oxford Union debate. Periyar murders. SC rejects Kerala government's plea, uploads CBI probe. AIFF says Indian women's team can qualify for 2027 FIFA World Cup before men's does. The age of Corona Tech. Check out these masks that boost of technology and smart design. News in details. Joe Biden wants Census Bureau to ensure everyone is counted accurately. Washington. US President-elect Joe Biden on Tuesday said the Census Bureau must ensure that every American is counted accurately in the ongoing nationwide population counts. Biden said that he happened the US Supreme Court rejects a planned day President Donald Trump's administration to exclude from the census that immigrants living illegally in the country. Mamata Banerjee to speak at coveted Oxford Union debate. Kolkata. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will be speaking at Oxford Union debate. The first Indian woman CM to do so through the virtual mode on Wednesday. Banerjee would be speaking about the schemes of the state government like Kanyasri, Rubasri, Krishak Bandhu. Banerjee, who became the first Indian woman CM to address the debate, has received the invitation from the Oxford Union in July. Periyar murders. SC rejects Kerala government's plea, uploads CBI probe. Kasaragod. In a major setback for the LDF government, the murders of Youth Congress workers Kribesh and Saratlal PK in Periyar will be investigated by the Central Bureau of Investigation as ruled by the Supreme Court. The state government has been stonewalling the CBI investigation by not handing over the case diary and other related documents to the central agency, despite order from the single and division benches of the Kerala High Court. AIFF says Indian women's team can qualify for 2027 FIFA World Cup before men's team does. Mumbai. All India Football Federation AIFF President Praful Patel on Tuesday said that the national women's side can qualify for the FIFA World Cup before men's team does, despite the less attention given to them. Patel said that AIFF is hoping for the women's team to qualify the 2027 FIFA World Cup. The age of the Corona tech. Check out these masks that boast of technology and smart designing. Jabber mask is a voice activated cotton face mask that smiles when asked to. It has LEDs in the shape of a mouth that imitates your facial movements. Its black color highlights the LED when they light up. Commands are given through voice activated mic. The three models are Lite, DualX and Pro. Before we end our today's news updates, here is the headlines. Joe Biden wants Census Bureau to ensure everyone is counted accurately. Mamata Banerjee to speak at coveted Oxford Union debate. Periya murders. SC rejects Kerala government's plea, upholds CBI probe. AIFF says Indian women's teams can qualify for 2027 FIFA World Cup before men's does. The age of Corona tech. Check out these masks that boast of technology and smart design. Thank you.
Thank you, Kirti. Technology, like art, is a soaring exercise of the human imagination. Now here comes Advait Krishna with the technical talk on 3D printing.
Good morning friends. Today I am presenting the technical talk about the topic 3D printing. Nowadays, 3D printing technology is not surprising for anyone. Many people use 3D printing for personal purposes and there is virtually no company that can do anything without an industrial printer for 3D printing. Although the technology itself has been developed for a long time, in reality, very few people know how a 3D printers work. First and the foremost, it should be emphasized that a 3D printer is a device for creating physical objects by sequentially overlaying layers. In other words, the 3D printer can print any physical objects that is modeled on a PC. To date, there are various types of 3D printers that can work with different consumables. It means that 3D printing it has become possible to produce any part for mechanisms that can withstand high loads and are not inferior to detail made in the traditional way. Nevertheless, regardless of the model, all modern 3D printers have the same operating principles. It should be noted that the printer for 3-dimensional printing can output 3-dimensional information, or in other words, to create physical objects according to the information coming from a personal computer. The operating principle of the 3D printer is to consistently superimpose the thinnest layer of the consumable material. The physical object is created layer after layer. It should also be noted that such technology of making models is high speed because the printer is devoid of the so-called human factor. In this insight, the machine does not make mistakes and the products obtained are accurate and identical to the original. Due to the fact that there are different types of devices for 3D printing, it is impossible to answer the questions of how a 3D printer works unequivocally. For example, a device that prints using plastic has no principle, while the printer that works with a metallic powder is completely different. In the first case, the printer must melt the consumable material to a liquid state. The molten material is then fed from the bottom of the print head and placed in the right places. In the second case, the first head applies a special binder in the place indicated by the computer. After that, the shaft puts a thin layer of metallic powder on the entire working area. In places where the glue is applied, the metallic powder is glued and solidified. Still, both printers work on the same principle of layer by layer creation of the model. Now, let's go through a video documentation about 3D printing.
It's time to have a look at the industry that's going to shape our future world. It's not blockchain, not VR, or electric cars. The 3D printing industry is growing at a very high pace and will soon disrupt our world as we know it. Since the 1980s, technology has evolved a lot, and nowadays, 3D printers are accessible to anyone who has $200 or more. Of course, you need to know how to use it and have the patience throughout the entire process, but you can make pretty much anything with it. They model with ABS plastic, nylon, glass-filled polyamide, silver, titanium, steel wax, and polycarbonate. People make jewelry with the printer, small toys, tools, bowls, pots, holders, and anything you can think of. It's a great tool for creative people and adventurous programmers. Most of them work with STL files that are available on the web. Of course, you can also DIY the entire process if you're that kind of person. Number 1. You can print very expensive pieces. Modern 3D printers can manufacture every tiny hair-like item or really big construction work pieces as well. Depending on the material you use, the printed object has more value. For instance, a 3D printed Iron Man costume can be sold for over $35,000. Number 2. All planes will soon have 3D printed parts. We all know that planes are full metal flying objects. As years go by, they get more and more modernized. So where's the limit? In this case, the sky's the limit, literally. More planes are now comprised out of 3D printed pieces, but don't worry, they use titanium, not plastic. This new and easy way of making parts will save Boeing up to $3 million per plane. The entire airline industry will benefit big time from 3D printing, and this is only the beginning. New industries will adopt 3D printers and robots as well. They are the future. Number 3. Swedish luxury sports car Koenigsegg has 3D printed components in their cars. If you're not a luxury sports car fan, you may not know the Swedish brand Koenigsegg, but it's one of the most beautiful, fast, and limited edition cars in the world. The company was born a little over 20 years ago, and they only make around 15 cars per year. Of course, it's all manually done and handcrafted with state-of-the-art technology because these beauties are sold for over $2 million each. Although the Koenigsegg only has a few 3D printed pieces, there is a car called Urbi that has the body and the windows printed. Number 4. The world of medicine will benefit the most out of this technology. Next on the 3D printing list is humans. Until then, technology has evolved so much that nowadays a few small things can be printed and then used for medical purposes on humans. This new discovery will help newborn babies and donors to find a match. So far, medical 3D printing can do the following: tissue with blood vessels, drugs, prosthetics, bones, heart valves, synthetic skin, and organs. As you can imagine, these breakthrough printed supplies are currently being tested on animals, and if all goes well, we'll be printing anything in no time. Number 5. It is a $7+ billion industry and growing. 3D printing is quite a new technology. Normal printers are older and more diverse, but soon they might go to sleep because we're living in a digital era nowadays. It seems that this industry is doing very well, surpassing $7 billion already. Reports show that as 2018 drew to a close, 3D printing was worth over $7.3 billion, and in 5 years, it's expected to be worth over $32 billion. It might be a good time to start investing in 3D printing while prices are low and profits are high enough. Number 6. On a more concerning note, guns can be printed and then used by anyone. As we mentioned, 3D printing machines can be used with a wide range of materials, including metals. This sparks a lot of interest for those who want to own a gun, and that it's possible in some parts of the world. Indeed, guns can be printed using 3D printers, and as they become more popular, the US has warned if they can't be regulated, it'll soon be out of control. The digital 3D files should not be free to download, or the printers should be programmed not to print firearms. Those were a few of the regulations proposed by the US Department of Homeland Security. Number 7. There's a bit of a gender gap problem in 3D printing companies. Because the 3D printing industry is more of a technical field, many people have a tendency to hire and look for men only. Just like in programming, there are a lot of girls that enjoy engineering, and this has led to a serious gender gap. One of the countries that lacks gender equality in this industry is China. Here, a girl going by the name Sexy Cyborg is trying to bridge the gap by showing how many things she can do with a 3D printer on her YouTube channel. Sexy Cyborg, or by her real name Naomi Wu, uses her appearance to send a message, and she's quite successful with it. Number 8. 3D printing will take over complex human jobs. As these 3D printing machines are becoming so advanced, people should really rethink their future jobs over the next 10 to 20 years. As robots will replace some of the jobs done by humans, 3D printers are also capable of doing complex tasks. Manufacturing and textiles are at a high risk of being replaced by 3D printers and robots, especially in third world countries. Companies are not rushing to replace humans, but if salaries keep rising, they will be forced to switch sooner or later. Number 9. Fashion is already on board with 3D printing. Fashion may be the only industry that adopted 3D printing early on and with great success. Since the printers are now working with a wide range of materials, it's safe to say that only a fool wouldn't want to make the process easier. Many brands are selling 3D printed garments and jewelry, but luxury design is different. The freedom 3D printing offers scares luxury designers a lot because the counterfeit industry is worth $500 billion already. If they mix their genius designs and patterns with 3D models, they'll be crossing the bridge as BFFs. Number 10. The most expensive 3D printer costs $2.5 million. A good 3D printer that will print fast and have extremely good quality features is not so easy to get your hands on. It's not one used in fashion or the medical field, but in construction work, and it costs $2.5 million. The printer, model 2156, is manufactured by Imprimers, and their main goal is to revolutionize the construction industry through a more consistent, fully automated building process that reduces costs. As you can imagine, the printer is quite large and has multiple features, including traveling on tracks up to 70 meters. And Luxers, if you'd like to learn some more about other jobs that will disappear in the near future due to automation and AI, head over to our video dedicated to just that by clicking in the top right corner. Number 11. 3D printing might be the answer to plastic waste. Well, looks like technology might be the one saving our environment in the end, because the biggest problem our planet is facing right now is plastic waste. Every piece of plastic we produce is still somewhere on this earth because it doesn't disintegrate. To end this constant struggle, a 3D printing company in the Netherlands promotes the use of reusable plastic for the printers. This way, the plastic can be reused properly and cut down on plastic waste and pollution. Number 12. With around $100,000, you could start a 3D printing business. Talking so much about 3D printing and how much money goes into it might just spark the desire to adventure and invest in it yourself. To help you out with the decision, we found out what you would need to start and how much money. Whether you're thinking of a loan or you already have that money, sources say an investment of around $100,000 is what you would need. For the first 3 years, if all goes well in sales, you might be able to draw the line with some profit. But good quality, high-speed 3D printers are expensive, and so are the people you need to run the company. Make sure to have a strong business plan and some side cash to throw in if needed. Number 13. The designs you create need to be patented and protected. One of the biggest problems with 3D printing is if you decide to jump on and start your own business. Selling 3D printed objects or pieces, you'll need to protect your designs with copyright laws, just like any other creator or artist. For now, the laws regarding intellectual property with 3D designs is almost non-existent, and since 3D printers can be bought with a few $100s, no design is safe. A good lawyer will be able to give you proper advice, but you'll also need some cybersecurity and talented designers. Number 14. There are 3D printed coral reefs in the Maldives. Global warming is one of the biggest problems our planet is facing. Our oceans are dying, and along with them, a beautiful marine life diversity. Coral reefs are vital to marine life, but also for humans. They protect us from violent storms and allow us to fish. Since more than 50% of the coral reefs have already died, something needs to be done quickly. 3D printing has proven to be an effective way of creating artificial coral reefs. The largest 3D printed coral reef lies in the Maldives as an artificial structure for new coral and marine life to begin. Number 15. 4D printing is coming up next. If you think 3D printing technology is amazing, you need to research the industry a little more because 4D printing is the new kid on the block. So, what is the fourth dimension added that makes it so special? 4D printing actually is 3D printing with a little twist. A 4D printed object is printed just like any other 3D printed shape. The difference is that the 4D printing technology uses advanced materials which perform a different functionality by adding hot water, light, or heat to the design. The main advantage is you can print an object that will expand into something bigger later on. This new industry is really remarkable and has so many practical uses, it should evolve much faster than it has been. Number 16. 3D printing is used in movies for props. The best movies are the ones that don't need too much CGI or green screen. Props take a lot of time to make and a lot of time to apply. Some actors have spent hours and hours just putting on makeup and props for their roles. But 3D printing can help to make these masks and shorten the entire process. Iron Man, The Hobbit, Jurassic Park, Avatar, The Muppets, Terminator Salvation, or The Avengers are all just some of the movies that used 3D printing props, and we can say they were beyond amazing.
That's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Advait. Meditation and concentration are the ways to a life of serenity. Here comes Arjun Saji with a special performance to help us meditate and start our day.
Thank you, Arjun. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. With this thought in mind, I invite our principal, Reverend Father Baiju George Pondembally, to address this gathering.
Is now conducted by the Department of Computer Science and Applications. And while attending this assembly, I felt it is such a motivational and encouraging assembly done by the department. So I take this opportunity to congratulate all the faculty members, especially Mr. Vinod Chandran, the HOD of the department, and other faculty members of Computer Science and Applications, and the students who have really worked well to prepare this assembly. So I congratulate and give them best wishes for all their future endeavors. And all other faculty members and students are present in this assembly. As we know, the COVID-19 has brought in a lot of distress in this academic environment. We are almost in a hopeful situation that the vaccines are coming up with 100% of surety. So we feel by the next year, 2021, we can resume all our activities if everything goes on well. So meanwhile, as we know, we have begun our semesters, and third semester students already are preparing their semester exams. Unfortunately, today we had an exam which got cancelled, but they will reschedule it. And by the end of this month, by December 21st or 22nd, the semester exam for the second semester will be over. And in between, we are trying to conduct all other theory parts which were pending for the previous semesters, and if possible, the practical sessions too. And I also thank all the faculty members for their continuous effort, even in this time of distress or uncertainty, handling the online classes and coming to college for the exam duty and all other activities asked them. They do it with much interest and cooperation. So I wish their support is very much needed for the growth and development of our college and academic life and for all our students. So today, I once again thank the Department of Computer Applications and Science because they have brought in this assembly into a level that it was well structured, well recorded, and also well delivered. Especially the morning talk, the motivational talks, and as they are the computer science department, the flavor added through videos which spoke about the modern technology of 3D printing and also about 4D printing. And again, their talk on technology, improvement and developments, they all are informative for all the students, not only for the Department of Computer Applications, but all the students of the department. And we have further departments in line in coming General Assemblies on Fridays. So the Department of Commerce and Department of Languages will have their own style. And last week, we had the Department of Hotel Management. So their style was related to the food and technology. So these General Assemblies are meant to enrich our information regarding different fields that are available to us. So I once again thank the Department of Computer Applications for their support for this General Assembly and wish all the best for the students and faculty members. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your kind words. Now I would like to invite our head of the department, Mr. Vinod Chandran, for his valuable advices.
Good morning, dear students. Hope all of you are fine. You are safe and healthy at your home. Let me explain to you what Department of Computer Science has planned for December and January for all of you. In December, the final year students has to start a project which is basically an industrial project. the final year BCA and BSc students has to do a group project in a company. Usually an IT firm which is based in Technopark or Infopark is preferred. But many a times, because of the number of students are very large, you can't find a company giving project in these prestigious firms. Therefore, there are many training firms which has registered as companies, and you can select one of the company to do your project. The project team will be consisting of 3 members, and an internal guide from the department will be assigned to you. You should also have an external guide in your company who is going to guide you along with the internal guide to complete your projects. In the coming 2 days, the class teachers will form teams. We are planning to have 10 groups from BSc and 7 groups from BCA. And each group has to have a team leader. And interim reports and presentations through Google Meet will be announced, and you have to show your progress of work through these scheduled meetings. You can also form separate official WhatsApp group with your guide to interact regularly so that you will be in the right track. The project is expected to start by December 10th and you have to finish it by March 15th. After March 15th, you have to start preparing your project report. University has prescribed a format in which the report has to be compiled. In consultation with your guide and also by referring to an old record which will be issued to you on your request from our department, you have to prepare a report. This report has to be presented before the internal guide for signatures, followed by HOD and principal, and you have to submit it on March 26th to the department. Now let me come to the second years. The second years also have a minor project as part of the syllabus. Both BCA and BSc has to do a minor project which is basically of internal in nature. Whatever you have studied in the first, second and third semester, you have to choose a language and you have to do a project based on these languages. A small project which will be guided by internal guides who are the teachers from the department. I request the students to have a consultation among each other so that within 7 days we will be able to finalize the project groups. Thereafter, I will assign a guide for each of the group. Here also 3 students have to form a project team and a team leader will be selected. Regular Google Meets will be arranged to track your progress. A project status report book has to be submitted to your guide, in which the guide will record your progress and will submit to the department head. After explaining about the major and minor project, now let me explain to you what department has arranged for you so that you will have your S3 and S5 practicals being done in our labs properly so that you can write the theory exams also very well. For S3 and S5, starting from December, I have prepared a timetable and has published in your official groups, based on which the students have to come to our labs and undergo the training under our teachers. You have to follow the COVID protocol restrictions while in the labs. Okay, small groups will be formed and these small groups will be guided by the concerned teachers, and we have to do at least 50% hours in these lab sessions. Now let me address the first year students. Dear students, unfortunately we are not able to conduct direct classes with you, but through Google Meet. Most of the classes are going on live when compared with the second year and final year students. Hope all classes are going on smoothly with your teachers, and a happy news is that from S1 BSc, Ms. Arathi has bagged a second position in the poster designing competition. So I want to urge all the first year students that in Naipunya, in addition to the academic process, we also plan arts, cultural club activities in which we expect participation from you. It is a positive note that Arathi has readily accepted the invitation from the teachers and participated and won the second prize in the competition. Congratulations from the department. Let me conclude by wishing all of you all the best once again, and we will meet you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinod sir, for sharing your advices. Spread love wherever you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. And with this, we conclude our assembly.
Thank you and have a cheerful day.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत